Hi there, and welcome to EDDL 5101, Educational Technology for Learning. My name is Keith Webster, and I'm the facilitator for this section of the course. I live in Victoria with my wife and two kids in post-secondary. When I'm not working, I like to get out camping, hiking, and in the winter doing some skiing. My current position is at Royal Roads University, where I am the Associate Director for Learning Technologies. In the past, I spent over a decade as an instructor in the Canadian Forces. I had a brief time as a high school teacher. I worked at the University of Victoria as an educational technologist and instructional designer before moving to Royal Roads University, where I was initially an instructional designer. And for the past 6 or so years, I've been the Associate Director for Learning Technologies, which means that I manage all of the online platforms used for distance learning at Royal Roads University, as well as all of the physical in-classroom technologies and the supporting environments that manage to make them work. Things like projectors, flat screens, microphones, cameras, etc. So I spent quite a bit teaching as well over these years. I was teaching educational technology in the post-degree program for student teachers at the University of Victoria in the Faculty of Education. I taught instructional design at Royal Roads University, and I've been teaching in this graduate certificate in online teaching and learning at Thompson Rivers since it started in 2009. So this course setup is a little different than you might have seen in other courses at Thompson Rivers University. To start off with, we have a Moodle site, and I'll just log in here. And the Moodle site is mostly used for the assignment drop boxes. So in here, even though your assignments are typically going to be things that you create yourself and will either be posted on your blog, or perhaps they're going to be a link to something you've set up elsewhere, it's still good to use the assignment drop boxes just to let me know that something is ready, finished, and in its final version, so it's ready for marking. We also have a Commons in a Box Open Lab site. So this is where most of the content is for this course. It's based on WordPress, and it's a community style site. So you come here, you need to log in to get all of the features of this site. If it's your first time logging into the course, you'll need to request membership on the EDDL site. So what I'm showing here is another course site that I'm not a member of. Just to show, here is the request membership button that you need to select on the EDDL 5101 site in order to get full access. If you're not logged in, you can still see the content for the course, but you can't go to the discussion area or the calendar. So the discussion area is where you're going to find posts in forum style. And so if you have something that comes up in the course where it says respond to questions in the forum or in the discussion area, this is what it means. There's also a calendar, and in the calendar, it will set you straight on what week we're in, which is I have to go to that calendar probably once a week just to be certain where we're at, as well as the due dates for assignments. Finally, you have the course content. So if we click on this, we'll go over here, and this is the course content for the course. This set of the course is actually open to anybody in the public. So if you find something interesting, you can share it with people that you work with. All of this stuff is open. And you'll find there's one landing page with a description of the course, the topics, a brief outline of the assignments, and then the rest of the course runs week by week. And you'll find that it has topics and learning outcomes. Resources are listed and linked first, and then each unit has a similar pattern of a short set of notes perhaps on the topic, some activities, and then further stuff to do. Sometimes a portfolio post. So if we say blog post or portfolio post, that means the same thing. Sometimes questions in the forums. Now, if we come back here to the landing page for the course, you'll have a list of member portfolios. Right now, there's just a link to mine. So if I click on this, I can go to my portfolios, posts. And in here, this is just a regular WordPress blog site. You can also comment on these posts. So if an activity in the course says visit posts from the other students and comment on whatever that activity was, this is how you do it. If you haven't done so already, you will need to set up your portfolio. Once you're into the course, you can set up your blog site as your portfolio. So it'll display here underneath member portfolios. So start off by selecting your name. And then going to my portfolio site. And copy this link here. Then go to Portfolio Home and Settings, and then Site. And you can link up this URL for your portfolio within this platform. And then you can set some privacy settings. So it's important that your site still be open to the other members of the community, because other people in the course are going to be visiting your portfolio, your blog site. These public settings are both fine. If you don't want to get spam, or you don't want to get, or you just don't want it out to the public, you can select this one where members of the community can see it. The last thing that's important on this Commons in a Box Open Lab site, on the main content site, is down here at the bottom where it says Assignments Overview. Here you'll have all of the assignments for this course listed. Community engagement is like a typical participation grade. It is the posts that you make. It's the forum discussion that you enter into and comments you make on other people's posts. The other assignments are all working towards a specific technology integration for learning project that will form the bulk of this course. So it's worth looking at each of these. There is an assignment description and rubric. It's a PDF on the site. You can change your focus midway through the course, but you should reach out to me if that's something that you want to do. But one of the great things about this course and most of the courses in this program is that you can take something that you would like to do or build or have for your teaching context once the course is done as the thing that you're going to work on in this series of assignments. There will be more information about each individual assignment as we get into the course, but I just wanted to make sure that you knew where this was, all of these assignment descriptions and rubrics. um, within the course site. Thanks a lot, and I look forward to working with you in this course. It's always a great opportunity to learn from each other and to explore new technologies, technologies that are practical and effective for your teaching and learning, and also to get a glimpse at the technologies that are perhaps a little out on the forward horizon and maybe something that you need to know about in the near future.